Alright, so we back up on it. We actually got a cease and desist from Titania for live streaming She-Hulk. We had to say She-Hulk first. She-Hulk. And now I made another rookie mistake in charge the live stream. But we're back, man, talking about She-Hulk episode 6. You know what I'm saying? And I am just loving the show so far, like we were saying, like on the stream before. Especially at the scene that we're at right now, where they introduced the Mr. Immortal character, right? And like we were talking about this, like right before we got cut out. We were talking about like how I love that her two friends were able to like handle like the court case, or just to even like that's not even a court case. Like what is that called? Like when you just handle it like that.
That was mediation. So that was like them coming to an agreement before taking it to court, because that would just cost him more money, more time, more. What is he like? He hates conflict. That's so he would have to testify and hear all of that, and he'd probably kill himself multiple times through a court case. I'm sure.
What did you think of his story and like how they used him? Like in this, like.
I think it's very much reflective of men in general not dealing with their shit.
Really?
I think that's very much like what Marvel's trying to tip their hats to, like don't want to face their things or don't want to deal with conflict, or they just deal with it by running away from things. Yeah. No offense to your gender, but you know,
we all make mistakes.
That's what it came across as to me. So I was like, oh, that's interesting, that's entertaining, you know.
Yeah. I like it that they were able to handle him without Jen. Like I was talking to you earlier about this. Like I literally thought that they were gonna like say like, oh, she's at a wedding now, so this is the wedding. Like let yourself go and do whatever episode. But I love that they're continuing to keep the court cases involved, like through the premise of the whole show. Like I'm really like loving like just
the law side of it. It's fun, huh? It's fun, right? Like this is the law. This is why I've always liked it. John said he forgot that they worked for the Human Law Division too. He thought it was mainly She-Hulk.
Yeah.
Well, I know the friend is her paralegal. That's why I'm like, I don't know if she's technically a lawyer. Like if she has her bar license.
Yeah.
So that's interesting that he said that, because I'm not 100% sure. But hopefully maybe they'll talk about it later. But yeah, and Mallory, I didn't know she was part of it too, or that I don't remember that she was part of it too. Yeah. That they brought her in for it, but I think she's amazing for it.
What were your thoughts when you seen this man just fly out the window? Like,
I'm like, man, it's
no fear.
No fear at all, right? That would have been cool to film.
This man flew. Like, I was like, that took me back. I'm not gonna lie.
Right?
Like, I know he was Mr. Immortal and all, but he just did that so smoothly. It was like, wow.
Like nothing. You know what's funny? I'm like, if you're Mr. Immortal, did you get those powers and that's like the age you stay at forever? Because he's kind of older. The actor, no, like just for thinking you're immortal, you know, you would think you'd pick a different age to be immortal.
Apple stocks when they first like
1981,
started.
right? Like you know about stocks in the 80s, damn.
This man had many identities, like that's what I'm saying.
Well, he had like money inherited from like a queen, like gold.
Yeah,
you know?
that's
So
like,
it's been a minute. He's a little immortal for a while.
He's been around the block, man.
He sure has.
That's crazy.
Right. You know, John Campea commented that, or Rob from the show commented that this didn't feel real. And I agree, like, there's shitty friends, and then there's, like, shitty bridesmaids that you most likely don't really know, because it was probably a different part of your friend's life that you're connected to, you know? I would hope that they wouldn't treat somebody like that. I've never seen that. I've never experienced that. Yeah. If that is something that does go on, that's horrible, and that's so cringy, but... Yeah, that part didn't feel real. The things that they were doing to her, and her just kind of taking it. You know, I mean, I know she's like not meek, but she's very like accommodating to everybody. She's a people pleaser for sure. Yeah. But damn. Yeah. I think she's gonna get to a breaking point from shit like this. I think they're piling it on at this point.
So you think she's gonna like rage out and like go crazy?
I mean, seriously, like
It is a lot.
They say, here, iron the boys' shirts, and she took her
while
damn
they play
drink
Mario Kart.
And gave her her empty glass while they were playing. Yeah.
Wow.
It's literally Cinderella story, right?
Wow, man. That's what I'm saying. Like little stuff like that had me dying. Like I love that. Like they mentioned Nintendo and Mario Kart. Like I'm the Mario Kart. You know, you the Nintendo Switch legend now with Tetris, but like I like there was too much to love in this episode. Like, you know,
right.
Now the one thing that I want to know, like, what do you think about the whole Titania being at the like wedding thing? Like,
I think she's a narcissist who likes attention.
Really?
But I wonder if she's got a bigger like story behind her. I wonder if she's like trying to infiltrate her and get her blood, and that's why she's trying to fight her. She's trying to provoke a fight or something. I don't know.
Yeah, because Titania is strong as hell. She was throwing them bows.
Yeah.
Like she was kind of giving her the hands a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, so
she left looking like she was chewing on a firecracker.
I know, right? Do you trust what do you think about John, or what is his name?
Oh, Joshua?
Yeah.
I do. I was hesitant and I felt bad about feeling like that. Like, oh, he's trying to get information for her on her She-Hulk. And I'm like, oh, that's so unfair. I don't want to think that.
Yeah.
And I mean, through this episode, I mean, I trust him. I don't think there's, any malice there. So I think he's actually a good influence and good person for her.
I'm not gonna lie. He gives me, what's his name from Miss Marvel? Cameron vibes. I'm not gonna lie.
Cameron.
Oh, what's his name?
Oh, the son?
Yeah.
Oh.
He gives me super Cam vibe. Whatever his name was. He does. He was charming. He was so nice. He was, oh, yeah, let me give you some fries. Let's eat some lunch.
To be fair, that kid didn't know the bad intentions of his mom.
Yes,
she lied. She left him too. That kid was confused. That kid was confused, all right? Some of us have toxic parents, okay?
Mental health.
Yeah, 100%. She was a toxic parent, let's just put it that way.
All right, I guess I'll give you that one.
Right?
But, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just think he's giving me those vibes, I'm not gonna lie.
That's funny.
And just the fact that they were, like, watching her at the end, like, on the date, like, just examining, like, it's just I just feel like he set that up. Like, he set up that romantic fried dinner at that place so they can see and, like, tell us all right, what's the location where she's at. That's just me. I don't know. I just feel like.
You think he set that up, or
I think he's part of it.
Really?
I just think he's part of it. Cause like this show is.
You think they're being spied on? Like he's purposely brought her there?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. And
I hope not.
Because honestly, what we've seen in the show so far, everybody wants a piece of She-Hulk for some reason.
I hope that's misleading. You know what? I would like it to be like a Titania twist, where when they fought, she put like a tracker on her, and that's how they're able to see her. Something like that. I would prefer that because I don't want him to be that bad. Because
here's a deeper story nobody's talking about, right? The fact that Titania knew that Jen was going to be at that wedding, that's like some strategic stuff. Just like they knew like Jen was going to be like at that alley that night and jump her and try to take her stuff. Somebody's like...
I want to know who the groom is. They never showed him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They showed the groomsmen and not the groom.
Yeah.
And the bridesmaids. Everybody in the damn wedding. The cousin, DJ.
Yeah, we've seen the dog before we've seen the
Jonathan the dog, right? Her walk the aisle partner.
Yeah.
Well, it's the wedding. We didn't even get to see any ceremony.
Yeah.
I would love to have seen her drunk standing there. Or was that after?
Yeah, it's kind of weird that we didn't see the groom. I mean, I'm hoping they played it off. But now that you point that out, I was like, yeah, we didn't see who she was marrying. You know?
Yeah. So was that a reason? Is there something for that?
I don't know. But the fact that
Immortal. Mr. Immortal.
It's too late.
Right. Oops.
But the fact that Titania knew that Jen was gonna be at that wedding, that's like, I think that says something. Somebody's watching like her and knowing where She-Hulk's gonna be and like. That's what I'm saying. They got the binos. That's what I'm saying. I feel like somebody set, like nobody at the wedding knew what's his name, Josh. Did they?
He said he was friends with the groom. She's friends with the bride.
Wow. See, that's a setup already.
Think so?
Because nobody knew him at the wedding.
How do you know that?
And the groom was missing.
Well, she was over there messing with the cousin, so shit. According to the end credit drawings.
It's some more stuff going on. Like, I feel sorry for Jen. This show is kind of showing that everybody's taking advantage of She-Hulk in some kind of way. And I feel like he's trying to like be like, I care about you, Jen, for who you are. But really, he's trying to like.
I hope not.
He's trying to get that She-Hulk blood. I'm sorry, that's what they're showing us. Somebody's out here thirsty.
Dogs.
Huh?
All men are dogs.
No, it's about this She-Hulk blood, okay? That's what this show is about. This is about that She-Hulk blood.
Now he said, John said, now I gotta Google hulking. So he meant Hulk King.
Hulking, yeah. We watched a video about that and saying that it's actually a, what was it? He's actually a squirrel with wings. And he's just like flying or something. He doesn't have any like relations to the Hulk or anything.
He was just green because he was a squirrel, right?
Yeah.
That's what they're, the referral.
We don't know about that, but.
Right.
What do you think about Jen just going crazy at the wedding, like saying "fuck it," like just?
I love that she's herself no matter what. Mm-hmm. People like her, they don't. She's like, I really don't care. You know, she has that like blasé kind of attitude about it, and I hope that's genuine. But I mean, at some level, like you still feel that shit. You know, and we didn't even talk about the court scene where the guy gets on the stand and says, you know, she's just, as Jen, she's just not my type. That's why I left, you know? Yeah. Like, that whole scene was, like, hard to take in.
To hear that in court.
And then hearing that in open court. So that's...
Everybody can hear that.
The world. You were She-Hulk, and that just was on public record, you know, about who you really are. Like, that hurts. Yeah. You know? And so the world knows that about her, so... yeah. That was tough.
So what do you think about the settlements that they made and like the whole just like arrangements that they made? Like, did you think it was gonna be like a crazy thing going in? Like,
I thought it was gonna be interesting, and I mean, to get that many women and gay men to agree on anything, you know, I think is an accomplishment in itself. So the ability to see women agreeing to something, and I love that these women are defending him, and yet still they're getting these women justice for what they want. Yeah. I think that was lovely. I don't know that would normally happen in real life. I thought it was lovely, you know, to see it.
So you really love the lawyer like representation on the show. Like you love like how they're like.
I love that it's like lawyer and law stuff, but it's light and airy. It doesn't feel like the law I'm used to is like Law and Order SVU. Like that shit's like those are dark episodes sometimes. Yeah. So that's the kind of law I'm used to. I'm glad this is your first experience with like law. Yeah. You know.
Yeah, it's a really good show. So far, I'm really liking what I'm seeing. I don't know, I think old boy is sketch.
Yeah.
He's like the Sharon for me.
Oh, he's says to you?
He's the Sharon on the show. Sorry. Just showed up so conveniently. Hey, Jen, you're just so lonely and everybody's picking on you. That's kind of weird too, though. Like she's at a wedding and like you're She-Hulk. You don't got no kind of like groupies or like people, you know? That just feels kind of weird. I don't know. I feel like I love this wedding scene, but it's kind of like a lot of stuff was kind of forced in a way. Like kind of how you said, like when Titania like hit her in the face, and nobody seen that shit outside.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie, my nosy ass would have been like, "Yo, I just seen somebody flying and I heard a body," so I'm like, and I know She-Hulk here. Like, I'm sorry, like
I've seen The Boys. We're about to be collateral damage.
I'm like, hold up, bro. Let me go live right quick. If this it, then
that's funny.
But that's what I don't know. It just felt like I feel like that part, especially when they were fighting so long and nobody was like.
That didn't feel real.
Yeah, kind of like I don't even think the wedding girl knew about it. Did she even know that they were fighting?
Homegirl was drunk. Remember, she loved She-Hulk when she walked in.
Oh
she was
yeah,
drunk.
yeah. What did you think about that, like, whole thing? Like, that whole just...
I think it's weird, because you don't know who the groom is. Like, you never saw her with him at all, and so you don't... Like, she got drunk at her own wedding, she, you know, and then she makes that with the weird cousin. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, something is weird. Yeah.
Yeah, and John says all this does seem fishy. And Shifty says, what's up, Chef? And Miss next to Chef.
What up, my guy? Like, just the timing of everything feels weird. Okay, so this is when the crash happened. Boom. When I heard that, I would have heard that shit. I'm not gonna lie. Titania just
body hitting floors, yeah.
Yeah, just knocked her like clean.
And I don't remember if the music was super loud or not.
Yeah,
maybe that's a factor.
Because I don't know, I just feel like Titania is so smarter than just going to find She-Hulk at a wedding and fighting. You know?
Not really.
You don't think so? She's got business. She's an influencer.
She's catty. How many influencers, no offense, or you think are geniuses? I think she's being guided. I mean, yeah, exactly. Come on now.
I'm like, you got me. I don't know.
Sorry. She seems like a typical like Kardashian influencer.
She has a purpose. She wants her to turn to She-Hulk for a reason. Like she was like, come on. Like she didn't even want to beat her up.
But I think she wants a viral moment too, though, and she got a viral moment, but another one against her.
So you think that's what she really wanted? I think she's smarter than that.
I think that's too many villains. You're trying to connect, not you, but like the show. I think is going to try to connect too many things or try to make too many people trying to go after her.
It's funny because it's Lincoln Park Indian song is playing as Jen is like on the ground
on the episode.
Yeah.
I love it. She's like,
tried to.
Oh, I forgot how to do it.
Yeah.
We've all been there. I forgot.
But I don't know. I just feel like Titania is more smarter than this. I feel like Titania is in it with the people that want the blood. Cause I feel like Titania low key wants some of that shit.
There's probably a big like bounty out for the blood, maybe.
You think so?
Yeah, because then
you think Titania want the money?
She was selling fake products. Yeah, she's not rich anymore. She's got to give all that back. That wealth is gone.
Well, it says she had a lot of businesses, and it's funny because like I guess on Instagram, Titania is like talking shit like about like She-Hulk like as we speak. So it's like a whole
shit,
thing.
They did a real account. Oh, that's funny.
It's like a whole social media beef and like everything's
that's
going on.
That's smart.
Right, so, but I don't know. I think she just had a bigger goal. You know?
In what sense?
I think she's definitely working for whoever the blood people are, and I think old boy is working with him too. I don't know. That's just my theory.
Oh, Jonathan? Or not Jonathan, Joshua?
I think they're both working for him.
Oh, I really hope not.
And I wonder how Bruce is involved.
He ain't even here. That fool.
We also can't forget about Abomination too. Like,
yeah.
I think, man, I think they're really trying to set us up for like some Hulk Endgame stuff by like the last episode.
You think so?
Yeah, I think we're gonna see Abomination, She-Hulk, Hulk, Titania, Wong, Daredevil. Like I'm not gonna lie, Marvel. If y'all do that for this show, I'm like, bruh, this might be one of the best. If this is their final chance to make this the best like last episode ever. Just throw everybody in there. And then just mix it up with some shit. Throw Red Hulk in there somehow. I'm saying with his blood.
Oh, you could. Oh, that would be.
If they show a Red Hulk at the end, oh my god, bro.
That'd be interesting.
This need to be the ultimate post credit. Show a Red Hulk.
Or what if they create like a genetic Red Hulk and it's a baby and you see like a red finger or toe or something? John said we never gonna see Red Hulk.
I think they're gonna do something with General Ross though. Like they're gonna say he tried some experiment or just his son or something. They're gonna do something with that.
Interesting.
Like to preserve his life. They're gonna try to do something with that.
You think that, or like a scientist is gonna be? You know what? I bet you it's gonna be a scientist trying to experiment and learn how to genetically recreate a Hulk, and then maybe like it breaks and he gets infected, whatever it is.
Because I feel like they really want this
smart, right?
Stuff, yeah.
Well, I don't know. Thus far, every Hulk has been smart.
Yeah.
Banner was a scientist. She's a lawyer. You know.
So I'm saying you get an angry Hulk that's just mad. Think of like a Carnage, but a Hulk Carnage. Man, like that's what I'm saying. I think they're gonna go into that. Then they went to this dark web stuff. Like, what do you think about this whole scene where they went to the dark web with She-Hulk? Like,
it's sad and crazy that there's really people in the world like that. That shit does exist. It's just with death threats. I mean, we saw it come to life at the January 6th riot. Things like that are planned on the dark web, and it's just amazing to me that if you're a public figure like that, you can easily be a target in so many ways and do not even know it. Yeah. Unless you have a friend like her. First thing she does, tell you about it. Yeah. John said, "R.I.P. future villains in the making." Shaking my head.
I don't know. I don't know where they're going with this, but we'll see. What did you think about her telling her not to tell Jen, and then she just immediately telling her? What did you think about that whole?
Everybody has that friend that can't keep their mouth shut.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my god.
All right, I promise not to tell. Yo, guess what, bro? Oh my god.
Girl.
Yeah.
We all have that friend. We all got that friend, bro. Yeah.
All right, so let's look back at this scene. You got the remote?
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's a setup, man. My man Josh is setting her up. You can see like they got the webcam. I'm telling you, he told her, yo, let's meet up here. If he's the guy, I'm telling him. He's like, yo, we should go over here. It looks romantic over here.
I would have fallen for it too. Those stars look bomb.
That's what I'm saying. He's the Sharon.
He says.
He is the Sharon. I've officially found him. But yeah, look, it's just like, oh, let me give you some fries. You've had a long day against Titania and, the groom. and that never showed up. You know, like he knows some stuff, man. He like I'm sorry. She's look at this view as it goes out. Look at that. It's so perfect.
What if Titania planted a camera there and they're still at the wedding?
I think he planted that camera there, or he like brought them there so they can see all this, and like they're planning their next whatever.
So that doctor carried in, that was the first broken needle and replaced it. So this guy's obviously connected with those 4 guys, right?
Yeah.
So there's part of it. But
it really wasn't enough to tell us anything, but like,
man, they're doing a good job.
Yeah.
There's probably gonna be some big reveal. Like, that's what I'm saying. I think the show is getting better and better. I think people are just looking at the wrong things for it. But I think under the rug, in a light and airy way, the show is slowly starting to like, okay, now really it's getting serious. But this entire time, I've still enjoyed the storytelling in just like a chill ass way. It's kind of nice.
And like the no cameos for this one was perfect. Honestly, I feel like this was great.
John said. All of them plotting on her. It would be smart for her to start walking around in the Hulk form, scrolls everywhere, and they're infiltrating Jen's circle. Hulk scrolls. Oh, is that a thing? They do that?
They could. I mean, the comics say it was like imitating heroes. I mean, if Marvel does anything, like if Marvel ties any new show or Marvel can tie one more show in for this, and I will say it's the best show that's came out.
Any show?
If they say another show that they haven't talked about or a movie, I'm like, all right, this is the best show. Just because it's really telling you where we at.
I mean, technically Daredevil.
Yeah, like when we watching these shows, we need to know where we at in the MCU right now. Like that would be perfect. Like if every episode, every week, we know what's going on in the MCU. Versus like all this shit random, like, oh, this happened 3 years ago. Oh, 10 years ago, 7. Oh, this is 5 years in the future. Like, where the hell are we at?
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I know y'all scared to put timestamps, but we need that. Just like the captions on the screen, we need time and years where we at. You know? Like,
I agree.
Just saying.
I think it's connecting a lot so far.
It is. I'm loving the show so far though. We were kind of sad that there was no post credit, but I guess the post credits now are like the cartoons at the end where you see like new stuff. So
yeah,
I guess that's cool.
Yeah, we just got spoiled, I think.
Yeah. What do you think about them showing us some Star Wars after She-Hulk? I'm like, come on, Disney, we get it.
It makes sense though.
But no, it don't.
It's the same audience.
No, it don't.
It can be.
No, it don't.
It's highly likely. More than any other Disney Disney Plus series, right? Is that fair to say?
This is what I was worried about, man.
What?
Like, I know Disney is a super powerhouse and they got all these brands and stuff like that, but like, can we just leave stuff in the same categories? You know, like,
they want to keep you on the app longer.
I get it, but just send me a Hulk movie or something. Like, they've been doing so good, like, thus far. Like, with every show that's come out, they recommend you watch something, you know?
This is like the first time I remember seeing some other series.
Yeah, like, come on, you know? We love this episode, but come on, no post-credit, then you do this Star Wars I don't even know who the hell this is. We was talking about this before. I'm like, who is this? Why is this because you watched She-Hulk? Why? No, it's not because I watched She-Hulk. So come on, let's get it together, Disney Plus.
Yeah, I think it's the prequel to like one of the characters. Like it's like a side character in the original Star Wars, like his early years of joining before he joined and became a rebel hero.
So is it the SWCU? Is that what's going on right now?
What?
Like the Star Wars
Cinematic Universe? Oh.
Like what the hell is going on? I
don't know. I never kept up with Star Wars. It was like the generation before us.
Yo, any Star Wars fan, can you tell us like, okay, what's actively happening right now? Like, because I feel like we're getting all these old ass stories that happened 300 years ago.
Technically, galaxies far, far away.
So it's different stories that just haven't been told, I guess, right?
They're prequels to the stories you already know.
Why can't we move forward in the future with Star Wars? What's the problem? I know we're in a galaxy far, far away, but they still going back to old ass stories. Because
the originals were so good, and you want to know the base stories to them.
Look, just bring Luke Skywalker or Vader as a cameo in any of these new shows. Look.
Yeah, they would have like young Vader or young Luke. depending on like how far
It's so
before.
funny because like Vader still sells. Like you put Vader's voice just like, or just him in a suit or anything, people are like, oh my god. Still to this day, it's like, like it is though, you know. I guess just I don't know.
Yeah.
It's timeless, I guess.
It's classic movie, right?
Yeah.
John said he heard Star Wars ended after the prequels. I don't know. I don't. If it's a show, I think the movies maybe, but.
Yeah, the movies just fumbled the bag, man. Really fumbled the bag. You didn't watch that last one, and you don't want to watch it because like they were just doing too damn much. I don't know what the hell happened, but.
Well, see,
I heard the shows are good though.
I heard it seems like they were trying to capitalize too much on like the nostalgia of the old, meaning like Solo and like trying to recreate those. And now that they're going to like other characters and telling those stories and doing like a good job with the story, I think they're interesting to more people.
You know what I think they did? I think they went out and hired a lot of people that said, like, I think they went out and said, okay, who's interested in the Star Wars universe? Who's got ideas how we can move stuff forward? And people are like, all right, let's see what you got, you know? And like tell these stories, you know? So that's smart, honestly, just to get people that care about something involved. Like, why not?
What do you want to see? Because
like,
you know that's they have a hardcore fan base.
Yeah.
They really do.
That's honestly what every brand should do. Like, if you're like Michael Myers or like Halloween, like you should ask people like, how can we like make this new and fresh? Because y'all love this stuff. Like,
I don't know which franchise has more movies, that one or Fast and the Furious. Oh my god.
I feel like they don't even ask people. They just go out the window and do stuff.
Yeah. Michael has got to be damn near 100 now, right?
Oh my god. Ben just says, yeah, my whole team, we get paid just to be here, right? And make whatever the hell we want.
Right.
Come on. I mean, I love it, Ben. I respect it. You getting everybody to eat, but at the same time, bro, it's a movie. An actual good movie we like to see.
Yeah, it's some effort.
Yeah, I'm hoping this is the last. Do you think it's no, it's not.
Last Star Wars or last Fast and Furious?
I was gonna ask you, do you think it's the last Fast? But you know it's gonna be a spinoff.
3 more rides.
Would you watch a Tyrese and Luda like Fast show like on HBO Max or something like that?
Not if I had to pay for it.
Really?
Even if it was free, I wouldn't. I'd watch it when I had the time. I don't know that I would care enough to like watch it.
Probably wouldn't watch it.
I'm not that big of a franchise fanatic.
Yeah, it's hard to franchise build. I think it really is, honestly.
John said they still going strong. I don't think he's talking about either the Star Wars or the Fast franchise.
Yeah, they still going strong. I think the next movie releases next year. So, actually, I don't know. I heard they fired the director. They fired him. I think he left, actually.
Oh, right, because Ben was like showing
10.
up late, forgetting his lines.
Forgetting his lines.
Cool.
I'm like, bro, come on, Ben. You wildin', bro.
You have like 3 lines every scene.
Went on Instagram and called The Rock out. Like,
and now we know why The Rock didn't want to work with you. Nobody else does either.
Come on, bro.
You're pissing everybody off.
Just going crazy, man. I don't know. But we'll see. But, we got Black Adam and, actually, no, so for the remaining schedule for this year, just to let everybody know, we got World by Night, Black Adam, Black Panther, woo, and maybe Guardians of the Galaxy
Christmas special.
I'm not gonna lie, that Iron Groot was pretty funny. Like,
I love those.
We got a lot of YouTubers out here slamming Iron Groot, but like Iron Groot was funny.
That made me laugh.
It did. Like, you want some laughs?
Or whatever
you want some laughs? Go to Iron Groot and actually watch it, and have a panel of people that actually watched it and know what they're talking about.
Episodes.
Yeah, like come on, man, you can't be reviewing stuff and not even watch the like. Come on, man. But that was funny, you know. Iron Groot, like, I'm not gonna lie, I went in as like, what is this, Marvel? Like, come on.
I was like, it's the baby Groot. Just come on, and you loved it. I
loved it. Capital L, loved it.
And then the rocket one, I was like,
oh my god.
Good job, Marvel.
Yeah, great job. Look, y'all keep doing your thing while DC is trying to rebuild, and you know they got a whole bunch of stuff going on in DC. Like, you know, I feel bad for The Rock.
That Ezra article, man.
Oh my god, poor Dwayne.
That is interesting.
Like, you know what's really crazy? Still to this day, there's no promotion for this movie that comes out in a few weeks.
Which one?
Like, I feel like this is The Rock's mostly promoted movie.
I think it's. I mean, you know what? It's probably getting promoted during the football games. We just don't watch football because I remember Doctor Strange was getting heavily promoted during basketball when we were watching during the season because we had NBA 2K or the League Pass, and so we were seeing those ads. Otherwise, we don't really watch TV. We watch YouTube more than we watch TV, right?
Yeah.
So
I just feel like when The Rock is doing something, we know about it. You know, like I feel like he has like a presence. You know,
we haven't even seen him like on Jimmy Kimmel.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
we get his shows every once in a while, his episodes.
Yeah. Cause like think of Jungle Cruise. I didn't know what the hell that was, but I still seen him. Like,
they promoted the hell out of that movie. Yeah, it was kind of dumb.
Like, even Hobbs and Shaw. Like,
oh my god, they promote the hell out of that.
That's what I'm saying. Like something is off. Like with this The Rock movie. Like,
shoot, we even heard about his opening his own football league. I feel like that probably got less PR in the world.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
This Black Adam is supposed to be like this major movie for DC, but I mean, you gotta remember they're also probably dealing with legal shit. Yeah. I mean, to cover legal fees.
Yeah, legal fees.
Thanks a lot, Ezra.
They've been through a lot of court things this year with old girl and Ezra.
Oh my god, yeah, what's her name? And Johnny, he ended up dating one of his lawyers from the UK trial that lost. That she lost.
Don't do that. Don't get canceled for doing that. You can't do that. You know, Emma did that.
Who?
Ime Udoka with the Celtics.
No, they're dating now. I mean, they can date. If she runs her own law practice, she can date whoever she wants. It's her own.
Johnny, get your stuff together, man, before you go off dating and doing all this stuff.
I mean, maybe it's not a bad thing. Somebody who's not gonna, be crazy on you. A regular person, not another celebrity. Who knows?
Not financial or relationship advice.
No, not at all.
But
Sean said he wants to see the Flash movie. I think everybody does at this point.
Is it like how? Are we gonna see it? Is it gonna? I mean, I think it's gonna come out. I think they got no choice but to put it out. Honestly, I'm not. I really hate that if one person messes something up, it messes it up for everybody. But at the same time, I understand the power of like, putting someone like this on the big screen. For everybody to see. I get it. I get both sides of it.
You gotta create the meme that's like, the Flash movie has turned into like the worst group project ever.
Yeah.
Because I mean, they're all gonna suffer because of one person didn't do his job or didn't, couldn't keep his shit together. Yeah. And I get mental health is totally a thing and totally serious, but damn, some of the things he's accused of doing and putting people through, I'm like, my God.
It's been a lot of stuff coming out about, just entertainers, celebrities, and stuff like that, and what people gotta realize is like, mental health like matters. Like, successful, rich, poor, like, or not. Like, you gotta take care of yourself.
100%.
Like, it's wild out here. It's really wild. So get your stuff together. Keep tuning in to the reactions because we have all the heat coming down in the pipeline. You know what I'm saying? And all we gotta say is wow. But what would you rate this episode of She-Hulk, episode 6? Is it your favorite so far? Like, was it like...
Episode 5 is my favorite so far. Like, there was just some quality acting and like some real like oof moments for me. Episode 6, I would rate it 3 out of 5.
Okay. And you're really enjoying the series so far?
Yeah, overall the series is like a 8.5 out of 10 for me right now. Okay. Depending on how they end it. You can go either way.
So, like, out of the 3 shows that Marvel's released this year, like, how would you rank them? Like, so far. So far.
I mean, Miss Marvel has to be 3rd. It was still creative for a 3rd place, 100%. Yeah, but it would be 3rd for me. And, Moon Knight, only because it was so different, is still my favorite so far. But it very well could take its spot depending on how it ends.
Really?
Moon Knight was good. I mean, you had Ethan Hawke.
Yeah.
Ethan Hawke's just been on a roll with some badass characters.
Yeah.
This and Black Phone, So,
yeah.
I don't know. It was a creative... I wish they would have ended it better and it would have been like the perfect show.
Yeah. Especially with Ethan Hawke and Oscar Isaac, man.
They just got
they did really good together on the screen. They did really great together.
And there was some chemistry. I was sad when what's his name killed him off. What was it? 3rd personality? Jake Lockley.
Yeah. They had great chemistry.
Crunchy, that mofo.
I will say honestly, like we had some bangers that came out last year as far as shows. But
Okay.
this year's shows, like, kind of like,
We're consistent.
yeah, they I feel like they were kind of more consistent this year, and they have kind of like stood on their own a little bit more
You know,
and got better.
Yeah, the Christmas show is going to really determine like
Yeah.
which year was better of shows.
Yeah, honestly.
Because Hawkeye failed last year.
Yeah, Hawkeye
But the
dropped
other three
ball.
were great.
Yeah, yeah.
So, you know.
And some people love Hawkeye. Like Hawkeye, I don't know who paid Rotten Tomatoes for that score, but I guess
That's
Hawkeye is the best Disney Plus Marvel show. But okay, yeah.
Yeah, John agrees. Loki,
Okay.
Captain America, and WandaVision. And he didn't even mention Hawkeye.
The show we shall not name.
The show no one asked for.
Yeah,
Best part was the musical.
it really was.
Do something.
Honestly, if Marvel was smart, I would kind of have something to wear. Like, they kind of have something, cause like, yeah, we know we getting these certain type of shows, but like, I mean, we know in Ant-Man or whatever, Scott's talking about that he's in podcasts and stuff like that. Like, drop a Marvel like MCU podcast, you know, of like, you know, Kate, you know, and Clint, like her doing chores at the house, you know, just like something not too like serious, but just like, you know, just like a short or something like that. Like just give us up to date what's going on with Christmas this year. You know, it's been a year in the MCU. Like you guys
Would be creative.
You guys know Megan Thee Stallion, so like y'all kind of trying to connect real world stuff. So like you kind of got to, you know.
That would be really cool because you could do that shit like as the show's going on. Like they could show, you know, Jen hanging out with Megan Thee Stallion for dinner after they were twerking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
for
That could be a
Thanksgiving.
short. Yeah, like that would be really cool. That's a
Like
cool
just
idea.
something random because you already did it in a show. Just think of it as like our YouTube short or reel or like you know TikTok, whatever you want to call it. Like because they're trying to connect to the real world like a lot. So like get with the program, Marvel. Like drop a YouTube video, a Marvel official, whatever you want to call it. Like
You know what would be kind of cool is if they do it as like a news update.
yeah, like honestly, Miss Marvel introduced that concept because she was a YouTuber.
Yeah.
So like she should upload a video or somebody should upload. I don't know.
She should upload her adventures as an Avenger. Honestly, come on, like herself. Well, she probably can't because of legal issues or legal, you know, ramifications. But they should have her like character upload those videos, and that's just passive income. I mean, that's probably chump change for Marvel, but come on, like you could donate it to charity if you really wanted to. Do something good.
You could do
you know?
something with a Marvel, I'm sure.
Right? Extra views for no reason.
Right?
You know, that'd be kind of cool. Even if you had like a content creator create those like, or different content creators create their versions of the story. Maybe they have it illustrated, or maybe, you know, I don't know. That'd be interesting. That'd be really cool.
I think the only thing Marvel would be afraid of is like they kind of like to have their hands on everything so far.
Right.
So if it's like
Outsourcing.
yeah, if it is like a weekly thing where something's being posted and it's MCU related, like it can go so far, you know. And like you know, Kevin Feige's only one person, and he can only like be over so many things and watch so many. So it's like it would have to be a lot of trust, but I mean, I think they can get it done. Like I think along with the group thing, they should do like a Hawkeye bonus episode or something. Just you know, give us an update on a year being, you know.
Yeah.
Like honestly, that's a great that could save Hawkeye. I'm not gonna lie. They just upload bonus season episode or something, you know.
It would.
And just give us a 5-minute or 10-minute episode of her doing chores, shooting arrows, you know, just getting like that's golden.
It would be even cute to see what's her name, like her and the kids with Hawkeye decorating the tree this year, and then there's Kate. That'd be cute.
Yes, like her just trying to figure out her we're trying to love the show. We're really trying. As much as we bash the show, we want it to do well.
How about if for a Throwback Thursday you get some actual gore god butchering?
Right? You know?
Throwback posts.
Like, you know, or some gore was right. You know, and like some like that would be honestly like how they just went to the dark web. That would be some cool stuff if you seen
Gore
some
was
people.
right propaganda.
Yeah, and showing the videos of him actually like I don't know how we could get the videos because it's in space, but
Oh yeah.
you know, figure it out, Marvel.
How would we even know that was going on as the human race though?
Honestly, actually, in Thor: Love and Thunder, the Guardians seen like all the stuff that he did. So I mean, they got some kind
The
of
Guardians.
Remember when Thor and
But how does that translate to the real world? You know what I mean? Like footage.
Yeah. I mean, technically, the Guardians only have that. Nobody else knew. And Thor's the only one that knew. That's why he went back to New Asgard. Because nobody knew what Gore was doing when he came to Earth.
Yeah, it's true.
So, that was interesting.
Right.
Look at us piecing the MCU together and giving them fabulous ideas. You know, Marvel, just cut the check
Right.
by now, man. You know, I'm just saying, you know, just cut the check. But I like this episode, honestly. I thought it was like I give it an 8 out of 10. I wanted a post credit. You gotta give me a post credit, and you can't send me to Star Wars because I don't know why the hell.
You're so mad.
Come
about
on,
Star
bro.
Wars.
Like they had it. Like I love the post credits they was giving us, and they just stopped. Like that's one thing.
Yeah.
But then to send me to Star Wars is like, all right, now you just don't care. Now you just being disrespectful. Send me to Hawkeye. You could have sent me to Hawkeye. I wouldn't even got mad.
Don't do that. No.
They could have did that.
They know I wouldn't want to rewatch Hawkeye. I would be interested in this.
They could have sent me to the behind the scenes of Hawkeye. I wouldn't have got mad. But like, why are you
just
sending me
wanted
to?
them to stay on brand.
Yeah, it's like it's too early for this, man. Like, stop it. You know?
What if you get into this show and then forget about She-Hulk? Is that what you're saying?
No, I already know. Well, Star Wars is too far gone. Star Wars is to me. I mean, I'm gonna watch like the.
You'd have to go back.
random stuff.
You know what? That's probably what new Marvel fans feel like.
Yeah,
Like,
honestly.
oh shit, I can't go back and watch all
Yeah,
this.
I get it.
That sucks.
I get it. But
I mean, unless you're like the ultimate consumer, but that does suck.
yeah, that's why I'm saying like you actually caught up and watched things like at a great time now. Thinking back, right?
When it's actually like relevant, like a lot of people are into it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay.
Because there's a lot to cover. Like, if you want to be like, if you woke up today and said, "Hey, I want to be an MCU fan," you got a lot of shit to fucking cover.
For kids. I mean, I guess your excuse to do it could be with your kids.
Yeah, you can watch stuff back all the time.
Yeah, if your kids get to a certain age, like, all right, kids, we're watching all Marvel movies, one a
man.
week. I mean, you could do it, one a week.
You
with
could
your
do
family
it right
time.
now though.
Yeah.
Right now.
You better hurry up.
Because eventually, you know, they go release stuff twice a week. Then it's inevitable.
Yeah.
You know, twice a week, 3 times a week, 7 days a week. We may not be not too far from that, honestly.
Damn.
I give it like 5 years to like maybe like 5 days a week, or like 7. I don't know, maybe sooner. Who knows? Because shit's moving fast this day and age. You never know.
Shit. Anything's possible. John said that Yelena's back must hurt from carrying the show.
It got to, man.
Yeah.
Elena was a star.
You damn right.
I'm glad she's leading the Thunderbolts. I'm honestly wishing we could have got some footage or something, but I'm guessing the people at D23 got some footage. But I'm excited for the cast. It's an
Me too.
interesting cast.
Yeah.
We wanted Zemo. We don't know if he's gonna be there though. He might be there.
Wanted Zemo.
Yeah, so I don't know, but it's an interesting cast. I'm glad they brought back Red Guardian, your boy.
Oh, everybody.
Hopper. Yeah, everybody was like, yeah.
Yes, that man is
That's
just
Marvel. I gotta. That was a
best
great, genius
comeback.
idea.
You know what? Him and Winona had like the best
Comebacks of the year.
Yes, her with that show, both of them with that show, and him, you know, as Black Widow's dad. He had to wait on that one, but I mean.
This is off topic, but I think Stranger Things gotta get their shit together.
Why?
Like, you can't have such a great show, but then like,
See you next year?
Be back. No, not even next year.
Oh,
like
see you in 2 years.
3 years. That's like y'all gotta they gotta get their shit together.
I hope they're filming it now, and they're gonna take a lot of time to edit, because those children are not gonna look like children in 3 years.
Exactly.
They already don't.
Yeah.
You can't time lapse it, because I assume you're gonna continue the story right where it damn near leaves off.
These fools, they give you strong ass episodes and be like, alright, so
We out.
about 5 years. 4. Give us 4 years. We'll be back.
You think they make that much, like, in that time to like be eating good for 3 years?
I mean, you get long ass episodes for what you get. It's like at least like
It was a movie, the last episode.
yeah, both
last
of them.
season.
It was 2 movies. Like the that's what I'm saying. The quality is there. The story is there. Like the locations, all that is there.
They redeemed themselves, because I was like, I was starting to tap out in season 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can't be this dormant in this day and age. Like,
Think they're the last like round? Because you know, once they come back, everybody's gonna be right there. They broke Netflix this year.
Okay, I think they're definitely gonna break records because this is the quote unquote wannabe last season.
Mm-hmm.
But after this, they need to have the spinoffs ready, like within the next like 3 months.
Like the prequels?
Some kind of spinoff. Like Dustin needs that spinoff. You need to sign this man to a Netflix lifetime contract. Get Dustin spinoff ready right now. I'm sorry. You better sign Dustin before that man raises the price, which he should.
Right.
But I'm just saying, like, when Stranger Things 5 come out, they need to have spinoff ready in the next 3 months. Like, and just keep them going. Like, the Stranger Things universe. That's what they need to do.
I'd love to see a prequel. Like a young Papa. You know, like before, like... Maybe they recruited him, like who started the program, how it came to be, like in depth.
You would like to see a show like that?
A prequel would be pretty interesting, or because I mean I would like to see where these like mind slayers and all these come from. I don't know.
You like to see the lore of it?
Yeah, I think that'd be interesting. It'd almost be like Predator, right? When they go back to prey, type of thing. And I feel like it would be something similar to that. Probably not as prehistoric, but. You know,
I mean, they could like super redeem him if you show a show of him young and him like going to the upside down for the first time or something, or just seeing some kind of creature for the first time and trying to like figure it out.
Barely survives and then wants to like study it and figure it out.
Yeah. Or like his brother or something like was just like 11.
Or he's just like, obsessed with weaponizing the mind flayer and what's the other one? Demogorgons.
Yeah.
You know.
You could. I mean, they could.
Interesting.
They can't bring his ass back again. They bring his ass back in season 5. It's like, bruh, come on. Like,
he's got 9 lives.
Like, Jesus Christ. Like, is this man a Demogorgon or what? This man has survived like 3 deaths in 4 seasons.
Right?
Come on, man. Like,
but who's counting?
Is it real or not?
He's special.
Oh my god. But I think that's low key what they're working on. They have to, because like they have such a strong hold and impact. I'm not gonna lie, they probably did have some of the like best stuff we've seen out of the summer. Like it was really like great story.
High quality.
Like you felt full after. You couldn't complain.
No.
Like you fell in love with a whole new character. Like that people want back. They're gonna bring him back. Eddie Munson.
I hope so.
You see what I'm saying? You fell in love with this man.
He was good.
Like people love this. They got Eddie fan pages and all kind of stuff.
They went like all out. They scared the hell out of me with Chrissy being all exorcism shit. I'm like, oh my god, okay, that's how we're starting this episode.
Like I thought the other guy was gonna be a fan favorite. What's her name? Max's brother. Like when he first came out.
Max's brother.
Yeah.
Oh, Billy?
Yeah, I thought he was gonna be a fan favorite when it came out.
Yeah,
but
no, he was awful.
Eddie, oh my god, people
I know.
love this man. They love this man.
He would play the part so good. He was just so good.
So,
John asked if we think they'll have 2 parts again for the final season.
Oh, maybe a 3-part shit.
Thank God. Well, not thank God, but man, they're gonna release it one by one. Right?
Yeah.
By then, I think Netflix is switching over to that format now, or thinking about it, which is smart. They need to.
Yeah.
For your big shows.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they did like a trilogy, like at the beginning of the year, middle, then like the end.
That would be kind of cool if they did the format that way.
They should do like, honestly, this is what they should do. They should like maybe 5 episodes, maybe 6 episodes. 6 episodes in that season, little break.
2.
6 episodes.
Oh, 6, 12, 18.
And then like an 8 to like end it all. Cause like this is the last season, Stranger Things 5.
You're saying they should do 20 episodes?
Like this is it.
How much do you have to say?
This is it. Like I'm saying, you gotta go out with a bang because they have a lot of episodes. Like, how long is a season usually? Like 9 or 10?
Yeah.
10 episodes?
9 or 10, yeah. I mean, I guess if you broke them down to smaller chunks, maybe like 40 minutes.
I'm saying
you
they
could
need to
have
take
like
over.
18 to 20 hours of footage.
Yes, I'm saying they need to put they all into this last season. Like, give us a whole year of Stranger Things. Why not?
If it's taken 3 years to film, maybe they will.
That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all saying it's the last one, Duffer Brothers. Come on,
I wouldn't be mad. John said they're gonna break Netflix again. And I'm like,
Netflix needs it. Sure, I'm pretty sure Netflix is like. Take your time.
Let's put that up to schedule.
Yeah.
Move on up.
Can we actually get a year's worth of episodes?
Seriously.
Don't worry, we can get another loan.
Double the budget.
How much y'all need? We can just pull out this money.
From all the money you made from Gray Man?
Yeah.
Okay. These fools.
That's what I'm saying. Netflix probably like how much y'all need for a year's worth of content. Like, diverse. How much y'all need, bro.
Right?
Netflix is indebted to the Duffer Brothers right now. Damn.
Seriously, single-handedly. Well, I mean, I guess people watch the Bridgerton and Handmaid's Tale and all that, but
Yeah, but come on now. Stranger Things is where it's at.
we gotta catch you up on Manifest too.
Yeah, you told me that's pretty good.
I'm
Pretty good
so
show.
looking forward to season 4. I just want to know. I gotta know.
Yeah, I gotta check it out. You guys recommend some shows we should also check out in the chat. And like I said, man, drop you guys reviews and ratings of She-Hulk episode 6 and 5. And what do you guys think overall about the series so far? Honestly, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Miss M, you loving what you're seeing as well?
Yeah, I love it. I love the show so far.
So far, so good. We loving what we're seeing. Even though, like, honestly, I'm laughing when you're supposed to laugh. Like, look, we don't know what the hell, like, a lot of these other people drinking or whatever is going on, but we loving the show. I'm actually loving the content from Marvel. I think they're doing a really good job so far, and I'm just looking forward to what's next. So, I can't
100%.
wait.
Me too.
But drop you guys last remaining thoughts in the comments in the chat. And we gonna be out of here, man. Like I said, apologies. We can give you guys a raw review last week, man. We had a argument with the internet, and the internet won. So it be like that sometimes. But we here giving y'all the #1 entertainment pod on the web, and we just appreciate y'all rocking with us and just keeping the good times rolling. You know what I'm saying? Any closing thoughts before we end off, Miss M?
Can't wait for the next episode, and I can't wait for Stranger Things in 10 years.
Right?
The 10-year reunion.
I swear, man.
Yeah.
For real, them kids gonna be old as hell with kids. But then,
It'd be interesting if they do go forward in the future, and they're like, they've been living with that thing for like 3 years.
I don't think the Upside Down is going away. Honestly, I think they're gonna say, "Oh, we gotta send 11 back."
Into the Upside Down?
Yeah, to
You
close.
just gotta close it from the inside down.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I think that's what's gonna happen.
Damn.
Some bodies definitely gonna hit the floor. Like gonna be like they're not killing Dustin. I guarantee you. I'm willing to bet. So, oh my God, I guarantee you they not gonna kill Dustin. I guarantee it. That's a fact. Dustin is the only one that's safe. I guarantee you.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm willing to put some money on it. Like he's the only one that's safe. Like, what do you think? Like, out of anybody, who's like, what do you guys thoughts in the chat? And what do you think, Miss M? Like,
I agree.
He just got too much potential. I just feel like he's really got his time to like glow up, like for real. Like,
Yeah.
like Mike, I really liked Mike at the beginning. Like he was that kid. I like Mike, but Dustin just really just took the ground for me. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. So
Yeah. Be excited to see.
let me know you guys last closing remaining thoughts, and we'll keep rocking, man. Appreciate y'all rocking with us thus far. Stay positive. Always try to be the best people y'all can be. You can be what or whoever you want to be in life. Just look at me, all right? We'll catch you guys on the next Raw Real Review on the Chef Pod. And until the next time, y'all, peace out.